And welcome to another edition of Live Out Loud. It's the podcast about all things that are wild and fabulous right here from our podcast studios. I'm Scott.
I'm Gary.
And we've got Smurf over there. Say hello, Smurf. Say hello, Smurf.
Hello, Smurf.
Thank you very much.
Say
I was waiting for that. Live Out Loud podcast. We're talking about things that are all about being clean and sober, living life free and easy, having a great time, enjoying everything. And that's what we're here to do. So what is today? Today is Freak Out Friday.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
I was just
Gary's
getting into
busy.
it. I just getting into it and the music stopped.
I thought it was fun.
Oh,
That was
boy.
I was concentrating on getting so that we can see people who.
That was Gary's new band. It's an answer to the Spice Girls. It's called the Bland Guys. It's yeah. You laugh, but you'll be using that later.
I steal everything from you guys.
Yeah, that's right.
It's similar
It's-
to NSYNC and Backstreet.
That's right. Listen, before we get into the fun of the show, I just want to remind everybody that there is a reason why we're here. We're here because you don't have to live with addiction running your life anymore. If you or somebody you know is having a problem with addiction, I want you to call our friend Karen. Call her at
Oh, boy.
call her.
You better pull
Wow,
out the phone.
I just totally spaced on her phone number.
That is what
That is about the worst
smartphones
thing
are about. Because
somebody can do.
it's when you're not smart.
It's because
We live off of our phones.
786, I forgot the first three numbers. 786-514-0893. Call Karen at 786-514-0893. If you've got a problem with addiction, or if there's something going on where you have some questions about addiction or alcoholism or even mental health, give Karen a call. Let her help you out. We're here to help you guys get clean and sober, to live a better life and have a good time. If you're already out there clean and sober, or maybe you're just one of those people in the world who don't have a problem, well, that's called denial, people. No, I'm kidding. There are actually normal people out there who don't have a problem. You ever met them, Gary?
I've met a couple of people that don't have a problem.
Those are the ones that cross the street to go on the other side when we're coming. You know,
That's because they're avoiding a problem.
That's because they're avoiding us. Yeah, but 786-514-0893. If you want to contact us here at the show, you want to talk about it, or you want to have Gary or I get in touch with you directly, go on our Facebook page and private message us, or email us at liveoutloudpodcast@gmail.com. So you can go to our Facebook page and message us, or leave a message on the Facebook page. We'll get back to you. Or go to our email, liveoutloudpodcast@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out all of our shows. You can go to our store. Our store? I don't know why I did that. Store. It just came out that way. Our store.
Well,
Our
it's
store.
flipping a little bit.
Wow.
Push it back.
Sean Connery.
in.
Our store.
Channeling Sean Connery.
our store.
That's not bad, really.
Thank you so much.
That's a very good
He's
one.
got the hair in a ponytail like the Sean Connery thing. You're like medicine.
Actually, I have this.
You're like
Sean
medicine.
Connery.
You're like Medicine Man on that. You know that one he did with Lorraine Bracco.
That's right. He had a ponytail and he had this.
Yeah, he wasn't. Oh, all right. LiveOutLoudShop.com. LiveOutLoudShop.com. You can buy T-shirts. You can check out our merchandise. You can check out. You can connect to our podcasts on YouTube and everywhere else. You can see all of our old episodes. Get more information about me and Gary, and yeah, there's going to be some bios about us and the Smurf coming out soon. We're going to put out there. So yes, there's going to be a
All
bio.
about me.
I'm writing your bio, so don't get excited. It's not.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have a bio.
It's not going to be good. It's not.
It's
gonna
about
be.
me
Oh, no.
coming from the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, good Lord. Today is
Not a hero to rehab.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
It's Freak Out Friday today. So
Can we use that song?
probably
We
not.
have not been flagged yet, and the fact that you mentioned it means I have to edit it out for YouTube. Great.
Oh, I was
Okay.
talking about can we use these pens?
Yeah, the
Oh,
pen.
yes,
I said, can we
The
use
pens.
those pens?
This is actually my company pen, so
That's
I'm
right.
good with that.
What is that company?
That's Addiction Training Center.
Addiction Training Center. They train you to have an addiction.
That's no, we don't.
Oh, sorry.
You got to rethink the name now.
Oops.
Damn it, Gary! God.
Sorry.
I can say something nasty to you. I don't even have to pay $1 on this one. By the way, just a reminder, any of us who insult each other, we can insult you guys all day long, and it's fine. But any of us who insult each other, your volume again. Are you serious?
That was,
Every freaking
No, don't
show.
say every
No,
time, because last week
that
it was
was me.
you.
What? That was you?
Oh, it was you.
I was taking a story for Instagram.
Oh, I just turned it on
Wow.
just in time to see my bald spot.
Every time. Every time that we insult each other, we're going to put $1 in the pot, and we're going to keep a running total. And all that money will go to sponsor an addict to get treatment. I figure in about 3 shows, we ought to save about 100 lives.
Listen, I would like to get a credit if
You
possible.
cannot put money in
No,
and then
I would-
just. So you got 5 good insults that you could do today.
That's right. So here you go, dork.
I don't
There's $1.
have
That's
That's one.
$1.
That's
Dude,
one.
We talked about this. I don't have a counter for him because he's the one normally insulting us.
Oh,
So I get that's a free.
So these are all freebies.
That's a free dork.
for
right.
you.
So
and
now
me
we've got
today.
a-
It's all freebies
you
to
are
him.
in
anybody who's
now.
watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, there is a counter now that it's got a. It's whenever I insult either Gary or the blue-headed idiot over there, it pops up. Numbers pop up, and so
There it is.
See, just like that, we've got one. That's. Gary, can I borrow $1?
You just rip a corner off.
I'll
of
rip
that.
a corner off your 5. Today's Freak Out Friday. Why is it Freak Out Friday? Because I have been freaking out all week about certain things, and you can't just walk around and tell people these things. That's why we have a podcast, so we can talk about them. We can talk about No, really. We have
It's very true.
You think we're here to educate you and do all that? No. This is a
Therapeutic.
avenue, a therapeutic avenue for me to get all this stuff out of my head.
Let me tell you something. He's got a lot of stuff in his
I
head.
got a lot
He
of
deals
stuff in
with
my
this
head.
whole place. He's got a lot of stuff, which includes dealing with me.
Yeah, my nickname is Shathid. Think about that.
Shit.
Shathid. Yeah, okay.
jeez.
All right.
I got
Anyway, I've got a lot
Write
of stuff
it
in my
down,
head.
buddy.
I've got to get that stuff out, and so that's why today's Freak Out Friday. If you are watching on Facebook or listening in or anything, and you want to send a message, we'll get your things that you are freaked out about. Now, we did a show about pet peeves. That was one of our more popular shows.
That was a good show.
That
was
was-
like our first one, wasn't
That
it?
had to be in our top 12. How many shows have we done?
13 if
Yeah.
you still include the pilot.
This is 13.
yeah,
This
we-
is 13.
this is
well,
number
technically 14.
13 on Friday.
Friday the
boy.
13th
What is
show.
I should
Friday the
have
13th
changed the
show.
numbers after
We
today.
are so screwed. We really are. We should probably just end now before somebody burns themselves with coffee.
Yes,
or
thank
something.
you. Good night.
Good
Greatest
night.
rock and
Thank
roll
you.
audience in the
It's been
world.
great. All right, we're out of here. No, okay.
Hey, Ellen Rothstein is on. Ellen
right.
Rothstein is my old school buddy,
Who?
elementary school buddy. Hi, Ellen.
What's his? Who is it?
Ellen Rothstein.
Ellen Rothstein.
Yeah. And Jay Murray.
She sounds like a lawyer.
We got a lot of people on. We
She
have
sounds like a
lot-
lawyer.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. But she is
The Rothstein Law Group. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. That was a written theme song for you. Every time you hear that, he gets paid.
Hear what? Dun dun dun.
She just said hi.
That's like Law and Order.
Hello, Ellen.
Dum,
Thanks
dum.
for joining us. Okay, my first thing on my list of things that I freak out about. What is this obsession with selfies? Now, I can't take a selfie to save my life. I can't do it. I've tried. I put the camera up in the air and I put it down below and I put it off to the side and I can't. It never looks right. But there is this obsession everywhere we go. Oh, look, let's go out to dinner. I want a selfie with my lamb shank. I want really.
Some lamb shanks are very photogenic.
Well, yeah.
More
More photogenic than we are.
I've seen other photogenic. I've seen people take pictures of a lamb shank that wasn't very photogenic. That shouldn't have been a selfie.
Now, I don't mind the foodie selfies. Now, I've been accused, and if we go through my phone right now, we'll find pictures of some of the meals that I made.
They're called felfies.
Felfies, foodie selfies, felfies. Yeah. I got a felfie of my lamb shank. No, that really sounds dirty. That sounds dirty.
So is Belfie.
Don't touch my felfie. All right, so, but I've taken pictures of my food. For some reason in my head, I'm thinking it's going to end up on the cover of like Better Homes and Gardens or the Food
What,
Network
because you take
magazine
your
or something.
pictures of your food?
Some of them look really good. I made stuffed peppers one time with aloha peppers, so there's all different colors in the peppers, and then the stuff was coming out the top, and I put it on a bed of rice, and I put them there, and I took a picture. It was freaking fabulous. It was great.
Some people are proud of certain things that.
Well, excuse me if you don't get excited about taking pictures of the ramen noodles you made.
Well, no, I've never taken a picture of a plate. I took a picture of a hot dog once.
You took.
It's the corn dogs.
Wait a minute. We're still talking about food, please, right? Tell me. Just say it.
Yeah.
Save our show. Yes, food. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Wow. That was a close one. That was a close one. Of course, cocktail weenie or hot dog, whatever it is. Anyway, so we're, that's an insult. I'm sorry.
Is it?
Yeah, that was an insult.
Okay.
Totally missed it.
No, I did miss it. I did miss it because
I didn't hear it. I was
sorry.
I was
let's-
prepping for it. We'll skip this one.
Hold on a second. Let's see, because there's something going on over here that's got your attention.
Yeah, it was Crazy About Costumes.
Yay.
Karen and Keith, who
Karen,
are
Keith.
sponsoring
Love
us.
you guys. Love you guys.
They're watching right now with customers in the store. And they said they will call in. Love the Beetle mugs. She says she loves the Beetle mugs.
there we
I
go.
brought one in today.
Mine's better.
Catching up. No, mine has got more
I don't
pictures,
have
and mine
one.
has cappuccino.
I'm
in
sorry.
it.
There's only 4 Beatles. Just because they're repeated 300 times does not mean there's more of them.
Oh my god.
See, your mug is just oh my god, it's full of Beatles selfies. Those are selfies. It's
These
exactly
are
what
Beetle,
I'm talking about.
Beetle selfies.
They look
God.
like mug shots.
Remember back in
Mug shots. Oh, okay. That was good.
That's a winner. That's a winner right there. Mugshot. Shut up.
I think she should get another dollar for that.
Well, that one's a
That's
dollar.
another dollar. Okay.
That one's a legit one to me.
But do you have kids? Are they like obsessed with taking selfies everywhere they go and all that?
Angie is. Angie, I know but the boys aren't big on taking selfies.
No, boys don't do it. They want to look at the selfies that the girls take.
But
Those are called belfies.
But let me tell you something, Tammy. With every band show that a group of her group gets together with and goes to see a band, they always go into the ladies' room.
They're called friends. I
and
know
take
you
a
don't
selfie.
have many, so you don't know. But that group is called friends.
I don't have friends. Can I have a number
Yeah.
on that?
No, that's not an insult.
That one is.
It's an honest moment between.
That was being sassy.
People.
Between people, you were going to say friends, weren't you?
I was gonna say.
See that?
okay.
You were going to say friends.
It was a freaking insult. Take it. All right. So anyway, yeah. So she takes selfies with all those guys, right?
Yeah, she every time that they play somewhere, any band that they go to see, Mr. Nice Guy or Long Run or whoever they go to see, Wolfpack, they go into the ladies' room. Jeffrey James Gang, of course. They go into the ladies' room and they take a selfie shot. All the girls, one time. Always it. Tammy's always the photographer. So
I've been into
that
bathrooms
one,
of some of these places. I'm not sure that's where I'd want to be taking photographs.
It's always in the ladies' room. Always in the ladies' room. It's tradition.
How come you could do that? I go into the men's room with a camera and I get arrested. You can't. It's just wrong. You don't do it. You never see some guy standing at the urinal saying, "Oh, perfect spot for a selfie." You just don't do it. Make sure you get the puck in there because
The mint,
The urinal mint.
right? The mint.
yeah, the women are amazing. But if there's a group of them taking a selfie, it's no longer a selfie, is it?
It's a gelfie.
It's a gelfie.
What?
She's
group
got them all,
selfie,
man.
a gelfie.
Group selfie, a
It's a
gelfie.
grelpy. Grelpy.
She went to college.
group.
She's
I went to
educated.
college to study selfies. That's why I know
did.
about belfies.
She did. She was
Those
the
are
only
butt
one in
selfies.
class.
Yeah. Oh, you knew about belfies?
Belfies are butt selfies.
A butt selfie?
Yeah. Let's not talk
that's where
about
it's
delfies.
a majority of butt in the photograph.
Oh, that's
versus face.
it's also known as the Kardashians.
Yeah, nothing but
Please,
belfies.
you can't take a picture without getting a Kardashian ass in the shot. It's everywhere. Oh my god! I was aiming the other direction. I still got cheek. They're big butts. I can't help it. It's just the
And
way
they
it is.
cannot lie.
The-
You,
Oh,
I'd bet it's
you
cannot.
insulted yourself with that one. I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing there are no delfies.
Our costume friends over there.
Let's not talk about delfies.
Our
okay?
friends over at Crazy Bat Costumes, we love you guys, and we encourage everybody, look them up, Crazy Bat Costumes. Check them out. Costumes, not just for Halloween anymore. You know what's a great day for costumes?
What's
to
that?
show up at work in a costume? Tuesdays. Just show up in a costume.
No reason.
Tuesdays?
Dress. Do one of those. You know those blow up sumo wrestler outfits that actually the air flows in them and you're really big. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah,
you put
yeah,
those on.
okay.
Yeah, get one of those. Just go to work on Tuesday wearing one of those. See what happens.
Well, and then what costume should you wear at the unemployment line?
At the unemployment line?
Yeah.
This is how you. You're supposed to dress the way Smurf dresses every day. That's called unemployed right there.
I am unemployed.
Yeah, that's not blue hair. That is mold. Okay.
It's from the pool that I take a bath in every morning.
Oh. This,
We're getting giddy now. We are getting giddy
All
now.
right.
Look, you see? Crazy about costumes. It's up there.
Crazy
Well
about
done,
costumes.
Smurf.
954-767-8633. Tell them you heard it, you saw it, you know about it from Live Out Loud podcast.
That's right.
Tell them Scott and Gary sent you, and then
That way, be sure to get thrown out on your ass.
yeah, I was just going to say, don't expect any favors because nobody really likes us. All right. You know what else makes me mad? And I saw it this week. It's like, when did this start? These stickers on the cars that have to depict all the little family members. You got the stick figure stickers on the windshields of the cars. You got the mom, the dad, the kid, the dog, the cat. And they got all these little stickers, and sometimes they're doing special things, and sometimes they're just standing there. It's like, why do I care?
Fishing family.
I guess Baby on Board just kind of got worn out. And they had to go a step further, and we got to identify everybody, because if you just talk about the baby, it's discriminatory against the adults, so now they need their own freaking representation. And so we got these stickers. This really upsets me.
You
We
are
got
really
these
quite
stickers.
upset.
I don't give a crap how many people are in your family. You're in a minivan. You obviously have had too many kids already.
I think you need to just keep your eye on the road.
I can't help it. These things are they're right in my eyesight. I look and I see it, and it makes me. And then they get all fancy schmancy ones, and they got like if you go out on Halloween, they got the family, and it's got the father and the mother and the son and the daughter, and they're all zombies.
I had that.
You did?
I had that on my first
But
car.
you're alone. You live alone.
no,
What do you
no,
have,
no,
one
no.
lonely zombie hanging out on the back of your car?
Well, that means if you try to sell your car, you can't sell it to somebody single.
No.
Exactly my point.
That's right.
Peel it off.
No, you look at that
No.
car. I go to buy a car and I
It's-
see that there was 38 people in that family that have all been in the backseat of that damn Toyota. I am buying it.
That's
the
right.
Brady Bunch.
The residue is always on.
The what?
The residue.
The residue?
The residue from the sticker.
More like that.
Oh, the sticker.
I'm more afraid of the residue. That
That's
poopy
when
dust
the
goes
dog
everywhere.
is on there, yeah.
That one got him.
Oh yeah, the one with the dogs, the cats, and you know.
How
I had
about
dogs and cats.
I would
I am
love
the-
to have the mom, the dad, the kid, and then a big cockroach.
yeah,
I don't live great,
right. A little sticker says, "I have a dirty house."
but I've got Corky the cockroach who lives with us. He's a nice guy.
Quirky.
Corky. What else would you name
Corky
a
the
cockroach?
cockroach.
Carlos?
Phineas.
Phineas?
Phineas. I would name a cockroach
Why?
Phineas.
Why?
Because
Because we're naming cockroaches.
because
folks.
we're
It really
naming
doesn't
cockroaches.
matter,
Why would
really.
we even name a cockroaches? How about the stickers that say, "I am the proud parent of an
Oh, I hate-
honor roll
Oh,
student"?
I love the answer to those. The ones that have the car driving right next to it says, "My student beat up your honor student." Proud parent of a student who beat up your honor student, or something like that.
That's good.
I know.
That's
I like
funny.
those.
That's
not
funny.
That we are not condoning violence in any way, shape, or form. Please.
No.
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 Absolutely
No.
not. No violence.
No.
No. I gotta be careful. You know what? People hear shit like that. Stuff like, God damn it. I was going to try not to curse during this show.
It's a good thing, we're not taking dollars for cursing.
Yeah, no shit. I'd be broke. All right. So, I noticed you haven't cursed yet.
My son,
13 shows. You haven't said one damn word.
I haven't said one curse yet.
No. Come outside and we'll slam your hand in my car door. We'll get you to curse.
My son
Yes.
has been on the honor roll for years and years and years. Never put a sticker on the back of my car.
No.
And as a matter of fact, I think this is the first time I'm mentioning it. Spencer, well done. Trevor, same thing. You guys are great.
They come home with black eyes. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, right.
People were just thinking I was cool. Some guy with a ponytail said that I was an honor student.
Ponytail. Yeah, did you guys notice that?
Yeah, you got the ponytail. I already said it. We got Thomas Jefferson in the house.
People say Benjamin Franklin,
Ben-
when the hair is down.
No, you got to
Because of the bald spot.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. All right.
Somebody said that to my son. We were just talking about that. He said, "Who's the guy that looks like Benjamin Franklin?" I was like, "Oh, man."
Not an insult, right? That's just.
Oh, yeah, Benjamin Franklin was a real lady killer.
No, I mean.
Yeah, right. Benjamin Franklin was a real lady killer.
Was he? He could have been. How do we know? I mean, you know,
He killed several ladies, actually.
he knew about magnetism. You know, the lightning in the.
Magnetism.
I know. It's
Okay.
electricity. He had. All right.
So what else burns your groove here?
What else burns my butt? You know what else? You know what really burns my ass? Flame about 3 feet high.
Ah, boom.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Checkout lines at supermarkets. Okay.
Okay.
Two things
All right.
bug the hell out of me. Is that my phone?
Well, any
Somebody's
line.
phone. First, you give me sass.
It was my phone. All right. Checkout line supermarkets. Two things bug me. First of all, if it says 10 items or less, 28 bottles of soda does not count as one item. Each one is counted separately. If it is packaged separately, it is a separate freaking purchase.
If
I like
it's-
people who say, well, it's all cereal, so I just count it as one thing. No. 28,
Oh, okay. All
28
right, all right.
boxes of Captain Crunch are 28 purchases. It's not just one thing.
Right. And
10
it's always
items or
the
less
buy
means
one, get one
items.
free. Right.
No. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's 10 items or less means 10 items or less. I walk up, I want to get two things. I don't want to stand behind somebody with 28 things who doesn't know how to count.
Right. And where is that wonderful person that goes, "Oh, you only have two things? Get ahead in front of me."
Yeah. Oh, they don't exist anymore.
Nope, that's me. I let the person with two items go ahead of me. And then there's another person behind them with one item. So I let them go ahead of me. And then another person comes up with another item. So I shoot them and then I buy my stuff.
When he went shopping, he didn't have hair long enough for a ponytail. But by the time he got to the checkout,
Yeah, it was down to here.
yeah, he looked like Rumpelstiltskin. But the other thing is when people like sit there and they got this like mound. Sometimes you go and I shop on Saturdays sometimes, and everybody's out shopping. You got a lot of people, and I understand they got a huge cart full of stuff, and then they start like doing it. And first of all, two things: one, help bag your groceries. If there's nobody there helping the checkout person do it, get down to the end and bag it.
Right.
Don't stand there like you're royalty that you can't shove the Charmin in a bag, all right? You could do it. Bag the groceries, and then the other thing, expect that they're going to ask for payment at the end. Sometimes people, it's like,
Okay.
that'll be $248.50, and they just stand there, and all of a sudden they're like, oh, I've got to pay. And then then they start digging through, especially with the women, digging through the purse, looking for their money.
And when they finally find what they need, they pull out a checkbook.
Who even uses those anymore?
Winn-Dixie, they still do. You can cash your checks at Winn-Dixie. I don't know if you can do it at Publix. I've never paid for groceries by check. Or how about the person that buys a pack of Wrigley Spearmint gum and then they write a
Ask
check for it.
change. Oh.
Everything's a card now for me. I
Yeah.
can't remember the last. I mean, I've written checks for certain things. There's certain bills I have to pay by check. It just I do, but 99.9% of everything I do these days is on a card somehow.
That's because you forget to go to the bank.
Well, I don't even carry cash anymore.
That's because you forget to go to the bank.
That's why I appreciate the $5 loan here. That's no, I just don't even carry cash. But the thing is, we've all been to the store. If they are ringing things up, every time you hear that boop boop as they ring things up, that means it's money that you're going to have to pay. Get ready for that payment.
Yep.
Do not wait.
That's right. Thank you for joining us on This Week in Shopping Etiquette.
Shopping etiquette. That's right. Right here at Live Out Loud Podcast.
What else burns your groove?
Your groove?
Burns your groove.
Baby postings.
Baby postings.
Facebook. Yeah. Facebook. Baby
Facebook,
photos.
Instagram, and all the others. Somebody has a baby, and you've got to live every moment of this baby's life with the parents.
Well, babies are cute.
It's cute. Once a week, put a little update, show a picture. You know? Do not ever post the first time they go poopy on potty. People do this. People do this. They put it out. This thing's out there forever now. This person will never, ever get married. Thanks to you. Because
people see what an
what's gonna
ugly
happen is
child they were?
one
No,
day,
I don't know.
They're gonna graduate. They're gonna become a lawyer. They're gonna go to Harvard. They're gonna do all of this wonderful stuff, and they're gonna open their own practice. They're gonna meet the woman of their dreams, and they're gonna be so happy. And then she's gonna open up his Facebook, and she's gonna look, and there's him squeezing one out.
Squeezing one
And it's
out.
over. And it's over. And
Squeezing one
gone.
out.
I was trying to think of a nice way to say it.
Yeah, because
So
I
you
think
picked that?
I think squeezing one out is one of the things that
that
is
wrong?
on the list of what you shouldn't do, even if you're a very, very close couple. You're not supposed to see somebody squeezing one out. I think
we
that's on
done
that
with
list.
this
We'll come back and do that list on another show of what you can't do when you're in love with somebody. You still can't do this in
I
front
love
of it.
this. That's
And
actually a really great
squeezing one
topic.
out. Yeah, that'll be a
Not
topic
squeezing
coming
one
up.
out, but
All right. I will move on.
Okay.
You got anything that's been bugging you this week? Any
Well, nothing that's been bugging
atrocities?
me. But I did get Jay mentioned that he was wondering. It doesn't really burn his groove. I don't know if this gets him angry, but why do people have to back in to a spot instead of just pulling in? Are they in that much of a hurry?
I don't know. Some people just do it.
Yeah, but you're pulling in and you're trying to find a parking spot, and a person stops, and then they back up, and then they have to go forward, and then they back up, and they go very slowly back into the parking spot, which is good because you don't want to hit the other car. But
Do you ever notice that
takes
most
forever.
people who do that suck at backing up too?
yeah, right. Those are the parallel parkers of the world.
Oh, good Lord. Yeah. How about the people who, like, their car is so special they go sideways in two different spots? Those are the ones I purposefully aim the shopping cart at when I get done shopping.
There you go.
Wait.
The cynical shopper.
Do you return the shopping carts to the shopping cart lanes? You know, the troughs there?
No, I do a wheelie and put it up on the curb.
You put it up on the curb.
Yeah.
You don't want it rolling around. You're very, you're conscientious.
I am conscientious. I do
But-
the wheelie and I put it up on the curb.
So let
but I
me
don't
get
do
this
the
straight.
whole-
Let me get this straight. You just went to Walmart. You spent 2 hours walking around inside that store. You went up and down every aisle in that store. The pedometer that you've got in your pocket is now saying you have taken 12,680 steps. You've walked 4.5 miles. You now get into the checkout line. You buy your stuff. You get out to your car. You unload all the stuff into your trunk, and that's it. You refuse to take another step. That's at that point, you're done walking totally. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm leaving the cart right here. I cannot go 20 more paces to go put it where it belongs. I'm going to leave it right here.
Okay, wait a minute.
Is that true?
Wait a minute.
Is that what we're talking about?
You have to repeat that because I was just stuck on the part that you said you just went to Walmart, and I'm trying to think. Did I just go to Walmart?
Did you?
So could you
Did
repeat
you hear any
that
of
whole
that?
thing? I was trying to remember.
I couldn't if you paid
because
me.
my memory is getting bad, and
I
I don't
could
even
not
know.
repeat
Did
it
I
if you
just
paid
go to
me.
may
Walmart?
I share my opinion on this?
Yes, please.
So there is a Publix down the street from us that does not seem to have cart corrals anywhere towards the back of the parking lot. You have to walk like 100 yards to get to a little corral thing. So me and my grandma will wheelie and put it on the bank and then leave.
Right.
My grandma taught me that.
But listen, I did hear what you said, and because of all the walking up and down the store, going through aisle after aisle after aisle, it's time to get in my car and sit down. So no, I don't want to walk that extra. I'll just pop a little wheelie. So I just want you to know that I was listening
All right, thank
to
you.
what you said.
Thank you. I don't like being ignored.
I'm sorry, what?
If I, My God. If I wanted to be ignored, I'd go home and talk to my kids. But instead, I'm here talking to you people. Hey, Terry, how are you? Well, Terry's listening in. Who else we got listening in? Just a couple of shout-outs right now.
Well,
of course, our
Ellen-
friends over at Crazy Bat Costumes. Love you guys over there.
Doug Emery joined it.
All right, Doug.
One of the best keyboard players I've ever heard.
Oh, I thought all your musician friends were named John. You got a couple new ones, huh? You got a Doug in there.
Hi, Doug. Ellen Maxwell says that I think there are many people that get carried away posting every little thing about their babies, pictures
Exactly.
and all.
Exactly.
And she wrote a whole bunch of stuff, but I can't read it because we only have a half hour. And Charles is there, and John Tillman is calling me right now.
He's calling. We're
He's
on the
calling
air.
me. Hey, should we answer it? Let's
Yes.
answer it. Okay.
Answer it.
Here you go.
You have to put it on speaker.
All right, John.
Terry?
We're on podcast right now. As a matter of fact, you're going out to everybody right now. I've got you up against the mic. Everybody, say hello to John Tillman.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, John.
Hey, how you doing?
I guess I should call you when I get done, right?
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, that's John Tillman, folks. A very talented guitar player, one of the best in South Florida. Oh, he's going to be pissed because I said one of the best.
Oh, gosh.
John, that's a lot of
the long
pressure on
run.
you now, pal.
Hey, John, where's the long one playing coming up?
We're playing at the venue.
We're
in the
playing at the
beginning of
venue
May.
at the beginning of May.
Yeah.
So we'll see all you folks there. So, John, I will call you back right after the podcast.
Well, thank you very much, Gary.
Okay.
Say hi to all your friends.
You just did.
He just, John, you are all of his friends. That's
He's all the Johns.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
all right. Okay. So anyway, we're talking about Freak Out Friday, things that freak us out and get us upset. I'm gonna tell you, this probably falls more under a pet peeve, which we've done before, but we did figure out all the peeve things.
Right.
When somebody opens a bag of chips, or worse yet, a bag of cereal. You know how this cereal's in a box? And
Yeah, uh-huh.
And they open it, and it doesn't, and it tears, and it goes like it doesn't open perfectly.
Right. No,
Especially
I
with the
hear ya.
cereal, because now your Captain Crunch is falling down inside the box. and it's
Inside the
not-
box.
No longer protected by the government-issued plastic. That, you know.
That is a very good point, and I know you out there. I know that you out there feel the same way. That is
I hate that.
how come you can't pull it apart?
Yeah. I mean, this is not new things. This is not new. It's there's a scientific it's scientific here. You grab the bag from both sides towards the top, right up near that ridgy part. There's a ridgy part.
Yeah.
That's the scientific name. I'm not sure what normal people call it, but the ridgy part. You pull even pressure. You pull it apart, but don't go so far that when it reaches maximum, you keep going and explode the bag, which I've had happen. I've had Doritos all over the kitchen before. You
Yeah.
muscle, then it gives, and you go like, and just flies open. And
Yeah. That happens with chips, but with cereal, you can't
Cat
do it. It
food.
doesn't do it. Oh, cat food's like that
Cat
too?
food. Cat food exploded all over the place at my apartment. But thankfully, I have 2 furry vacuums that I just put it into a pile and they eat it from the floor.
Well, if you have a dog, you don't have to pick it up.
Oh, she's got 2 cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my cats eat them.
So you don't have to bend
No,
down
I
and pick
just
it up.
scoop them. I scoop them into one spot in the center of the room, and then 5 minutes later, it's all gone.
They're perfect cleaning. She'll dust with them too. She'll shove a stick up their butt and then go around and dust everything with them
No, I
because they're
just
furry.
push them with my feet.
That's
They just lay on the floor, and I push them with my feet.
there's so much wrong there. All right. So yeah, do you hate that shit
Well,
thing?
there's something wrong with sticking a stick up a cat's butt and dusting with it.
Yeah.
There is something wrong with that.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
I never quite know.
That's a real pain in the ass.
I never quite know. My psychiatrist usually doesn't call me until after I've done with the show, so I don't know how to keep up with things. I don't know what's right and what's wrong. Well, okay.
You know, there was a Family Guy episode where the guy came on and he said, "What grinds my gears?" This is very much like that.
Okay, what grinds my gears?
What grind? Well, so what else grinds your gears?
Are you asking me?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were putting it out there. People, you could let us know too on Facebook. You could check us out.
Yeah, let us know. I mean, we've got a lot of people on here. For some reason, I'm looking at my my little tablet here, and I'm not getting your comments, but the Smurf is getting your comments.
Oh, okay. Smurf, if you got any that you need to share with us. People, okay. People who share bad
People who imitate owls.
people who share bad things with other people.
What?
They take a bite of something and it tastes awful, and the first thing that comes to their mind is they must share this with another human being. They're like, "Oh, this is awful. Taste this," or they
Right.
do it with smelly stuff. Worse.
Smelly stuff too.
Worse. Oh my God, that smells awful. Go smell that. Why?
You gotta go into the bathroom, man. Look what I just did.
Oh, squeeze one
Are we
out.
back on
Squeeze.
squeezing one out?
I just squeezed one out. Looks like a question mark.
And Gary just lost his girlfriend right there.
Looks like a question mark.
Oh,
Came
come
out of my
on.
colon. Get it?
That's we
mark
need,
came
we
out of
need,
my
I
colon.
think time
That's-
is up on this show,
that
guys.
we insulted so many people.
That is punctuation
Humor.
squeezing out.
That's punctuation humor. Oh, good Lord. No, but you know what I'm saying is people who share that stuff with other people.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's like, you know, this something smells bad and they want somebody else to smell it. And you know what? We do it.
We do it. Yeah.
We do it. It's not like we say, no, I don't want to smell it. It's bad. It's like, yeah, I want to know.
Yeah, would you
Oh, my
taste
God.
this?
You almost vomited? Let me smell it. We do that.
That
We do
I've
that.
never done. That I have never done.
We do that.
And you need to talk to your psychiatrist
When somebody-
immediately after this show.
That's why sour candies, you ever have like those warheads?
Oh, yeah.
The sour ones that just, your whole face like collapses in on itself?
People
so
like
sour?
to eat stuff that is
Painful.
painful. Oh, you're a Tabasco sauce nut.
Ew.
I'm a Tabasco
You-
sauce nut.
you-
I'm a sauce nut.
This guy will take Tabasco sauce and put it on cotton candy. Okay.
Bet your ass, cotton candy's horrible. You got to give it some flavor.
Yeah, right. Tabasco sauce.
Yes.
When
You taste that like 3 times after you eat something hot. You keep burping it up, and you relive it all over again.
Yeah.
Relive it
when I was a
Reliving
kid,
Tabasco.
when you were a kid.
my parents I couldn't sleep, so I like came out and I was in the living room. My parents came out and found me with a giant bowl of Frank's Red Hot sauce, just Frank's Red Hot, and a spoon, and I was just going to town.
Why not?
Oh, that's
It was so good.
All right, let me share the last thing. The last thing that really upsets me.
Frank's.
And
Okay, I'm still trying to get over the laugh Smurf comment.
I'm doing this one for my family, by the way, guys. I'm giving them a gift.
Oh God.
I'm giving them a gift because I'm going to admit that I have control issues. Shut up!
Oh, I feel
I
like that's
Save
a
your dollar.
That's
Save
not
your
a
dollar.
dollar.
Save your dollar.
That's not a dollar. I have control issues. If we are sitting there watching a show that we have previously taped and they have the remote. So I'm sitting, we got like these theater seats kind of like in the living room. So I'm in one and then, she's in another, her daughter's in another. And we're all together and we're watching a show like we would tape a show because we're out or doing something.
Right.
We'd sit down and watch it. And then it would come time to fast forward through the commercials. There's something inside of me, something in my DNA that says I am the only one who should be doing this.
So the remote control is glued to your hand.
No, it's fine when I have it. I'm fine when I have it. I don't.
fine
I
when I'm
don't.
in
I don't
control.
lose my mind. I've rarely killed anybody as long as I got my remote. I feel good. But if they're holding the remote, I get anxious. I know a commercial's coming up, and I know that they do not have the remote in the prepared proper position to fast forward through the commercial. They are
Right.
just sitting here.
You're the only one that can fast forward.
Why do you have to have control of the remote? We're watching the show. You're not even paying attention. You're playing Candy Crush. The remote's on the sofa next to you, and I am trying to figure out how can I get that remote in my hands and not make it look like a control thing. It's impossible.
It is impossible.
I say
You
like,
could ask.
Can I see the remote for a minute? That's gone because they know now. They know what I can't handle the remote. Well, no,
I think they're a little touchy about that. I think they could
that's me. That's
let
my.
them give you the. Who bought the TV?
I did.
There you go. There you go.
No. But
Gary, that's not how you solve problems as a family.
Oh, I'm
Excuse me.
And once again-
I bought the TV.
cereal.
And once
This
again-
is my
cereal.
remote
Gary
control.
single.
This is my remote control.
This is how you end up single.
I bought that coffee mug. You can't drink out of it.
Well, Tammy doesn't watch TV ever, so I have the remote.
You don't
all the
watch
time.
any TV?
Tammy doesn't.
Do you?
Well, lately I haven't, because we got a lot to talk about. We even played chess the other night.
You played with what?
We played chess.
Oh, chess.
We played
Chess.
chess.
Thank you.
chess.
Thank you.
CHESS.
I appreciate it.
I gotta say something.
Please.
We got Gary Glauber, who joined in with us, who's my childhood best friend. We
Your
had a
best
band
friend
called the
was named
Glory
Gary?
Project Limited. Yeah, Gary. Had a band called the Glory Project Limited, and I would just like to throw a plug out. Folks, go on Amazon, get Gary Glauber's poetry books. Okay? They are absolutely wonderful. The guy's been writing ever since I've known him.
Excellent.
Okay? I just want to throw that out. Okay?
You got it.
Okay?
You got it. Listen, I want to thank everybody for tuning in today. I got a lot off my chest, but now I'm going to go home and properly open a bag of chips. See, nobody's going to be home when I get home tonight. I'm
So
gonna
you'll
go
be
home.
cleaning it up yourself.
I am going to properly open.
No, you'll be
a good
cleaning it
one.
up yourself. I want you to call me
Wait.
directly after you
I have been
spill a
known
bag
to
of
use
chips.
the scissors to open it so I get a nice clean line.
I do that. I do that now.
So
I do that with cereal
I will
bags.
properly open a bag of chips. Then I will properly sit down with the proper remote in my hand. And I will watch some proper TV.
And he will properly open up the Diet Coke can, and it'll explode all over his lap. All over his lap. And in the bag of chips, and off we go. Hello, Maria. Maria just joined us.
Maria!
One of the best singers in South that I've ever heard. I can't even say in
Really?
South Florida. Absolutely. This girl was a born singer. You should hear her do "Never Been to Spain."
Is she tall? Is she a little shorter?
Oh, I think she's
Shorter
the
than
same
what?
height as me.
What does that mean? A little shorter?
Yeah.
Shorter than what?
Well, she's shorter than the door.
Yeah, exactly.
Frame,
Yeah.
she doesn't have to duck when she gets in the door
She's
frame.
bigger than a bread box. let's narrow it down. I don't know. Is that somebody I've met? Somebody you brought in to sing one time?
No, she sings with Mr. Nice Guy and Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Ooh, he has gained weight. Now he's now known as KFC in the Sunshine Band. Just letting you know.
Maria's going to get you for that.
No,
one.
I'm kidding. I know he's losing weight. He's doing great. And I saw him about 2 years ago, and I loved his show. Still sounds fabulous.
He does.
Needs to work on the dance moves, and he knows it. But
yeah.
he sounds fabulous, and I can't wait to go back and see him. In fact, we got kind of like a standing thing. When they come around, we're going to go
Oh, okay.
with the girls. We're not going on a date, Gary.
no.
With the girls. I'm not letting you touch my remote. I'm telling you right now, that's mine. All right.
Ooh.
Are we good?
Yes, we are good. Karen just checked in again from costumes from the costume store, Crazy About Costumes, and she says that she will give us a call on Monday.
Well, that'll be
cool.
great.
She
That'll
wants
be great.
the number.
We will set that up, Karen. We'll get
I'll
out
send
there
you
and
Monday Monday I
Well
will
said.
send you a link and then call in on the show.
Yep.
Yep, I'll send you a link on Monday through Messenger.
all right. Let me hit you all with some knowledge. If you want to contact, do you have the graphic for Crazy Bad Costume real quick? Yeah. If you want to contact Karen over at Crazy Bad Costumes, it's 954-67. 7. Let me start that again.
That a little dyslexia.
I really-
But don't worry, folks. Say on to dyslexia. Just say on.
That's so wrong.
Did you hear about the dyslexic agnostic insomniac? He stayed up all night wondering if there was really a dog. All right, so Crazy About Costumes, 954-767-8633. They're over on Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale. Give them a call, look them up, stop by, tell Karen, tell Keith. Tell them you saw it right here on Live Out Loud.
And also,
Radio.
folks, if you have a problem with addiction,
Yeah.
get in touch with us because we're here. We're having fun during these podcasts, and we just want to show you that, having fun is great, clean and sober. I mean, if we were using, then the only thing you would hear is, but you can have fun being clean and sober.
The shame is I understood that.
That's right. That's because
Understood that.
we've had
And
years.
by the way,
Because we've both been fluent in it.
That's $1 because that was an insult. I heard what you said.
Oh, you got me.
But
He's on to me, folks.
Gary's absolutely right. We could laugh. We could have a good time. We could do these things because we are clean and sober, because we have left the addiction far behind. We have gone out to live our true lives. Go out and do the same thing. If you need some help, call Karen, 786-514-0893. Give her a call today, or you could check us out on our Facebook page. You could private message us or email us. And don't forget to check out our store, liveoutloudshop.com.
And very important, folks, if you know somebody who has a problem, don't feel that you are ratting out on them. If you give us a call, we can still tell you what to do, how to do it, interventions. These guys know about interventions. I'm a certified interventionist. It's important for you to reach out.
Yeah. Not helping somebody find help, not being there to help somebody is like watching somebody drown and you have the life preserver in your hand and you won't throw it to them. Make that phone call, 786-514-0893. If you have somebody who's suffering from addiction, you want to get them help, let us help you. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today right here at Live Out Loud Podcast.
We got a lot of people that tuned in. Thank you for tuning in today.
Thanks for tuning in. Share us with your friends. Let us know what you want us to talk about. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 o'clock. We rebroadcast later in the evening on YouTube. And we are just here all the time. If you want to watch any of our episodes, we're up to number 13 now. So that's just a whole lot of binge watching. So
Yeah, and on the 14th, who knows who is going to call in? I mean, we had John Tillman call in today.
that's right. John Tillman.
John Tillman
Thank
called
you,
in.
special guest.
He had to go
John
deep
Thomas.
into his
Special guest.
contacts on his phone, one person, to find John's number. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We will see you Monday. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, but right now I'm Scott,
I'm Gary.
and we got Smurf over there in the corner. We want to thank you for joining us. We'll catch you next time.
Everybody be good to each other.